Hey, welcome to the WKN I Can't Talk podcast.
It's your first day too.
Wow, it's my first day. This is
This
where
is
we
why
talk about.
This is why no one follows us.
No, you're right. I can't even get through an intro. Never get through
It's
an
fine.
intro because now
Okay,
I
it's
gotta
fine.
figure out what I was going to say. Oh, hold on. Let me look at my notes.
Let me look at your note.
I already said, hey, welcome to the WKN podcast. This is where we talk about anything and everything. Stacy is definitely obsessed with Stitch. Sylvia's been getting a little spicy, and Dustin, well,
He's always spicy.
I quit.
He quits every day.
these are our hosts,
Sylvia.
Stacy.
Dustin.
and I'm Thomas, and these are our special guests.
Tehea.
And I'm Ed.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Hey,
hello,
glad to be here.
and welcome.
You're
Welcome.
glad to be here now because you don't know what you're getting into.
That's right. We might change our mind in a few minutes.
And if you could tell
Suddenly the
us,
screen goes black.
let us know what you're getting into because we never know what we're getting into. We're
Good
always
to know.
first. We actually had somebody comment and said, I'm like 15 minutes in and I still haven't understood or know what y'all are even talking
Yeah.
about. And I was like,
What
well,
the
if you
subject
figure it
is
out,
yet.
please let us know because we don't know. If you can
But
figure
then
it
he
out.
was also and a couple minutes later he was like, but I mean I'm like here for it. I like it. I don't know what it's about, but I like it. It's like the Seinfeld. It's like Seinfeld. You don't really
Yeah.
know what the
It's
show's
a show about nothing.
It's a show about nothing and anything and everything because we just don't know.
Mostly nothing.
Mostly.
Mostly.
But anyway.
98%. Okay,
What
maybe
else do you have
99.
to do at 8:15 at night?
On a Tuesday.
Nothing. Yeah,
On
I don't know.
Tuesday.
I don't know, but Ed was able to get off work early.
That's right. On time.
On time.
On time.
Not early.
Not
On
early.
time, which is
time.
early.
Because he was
Nice
late.
job, Ed.
But we'll get to that later on the
Mhm.
reason why Ed was late to work. But he had
Very
permission,
good reason.
so that's a good thing. But so we go through, which I didn't tell y'all earlier, but Sylvia, since you got your water bottle or your drink bottle, what are you drinking?
Agua.
Mixed with what?
No, just ice.
Mixed with ice.
Okay.
I don't have any lemon, but I'm dehydrated.
It's all that cussing you did today. I'm just gonna say that.
It's all about what I did today. Cussing.
Cussing you did today.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
was
said.
tired. I
Sylvia's
was
being
tired.
a
I was
little
like,
spicy.
What? I know.
We all been a little spicy today, so
Guys, I'm not a violent person
I haven't
anymore.
been spicy because you know what? I
It's
don't
all
care
good.
anymore. I'm done.
You're
it's
done.
all good.
Done caring.
Anyway,
And
What are you
everything got
drinking, Dustin?
canceled. Everything got canceled because of the snowstorm.
I have a Yingling lager.
You got a dingling yager? Is that what you said?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
What were you, Scotty, talking the other night about? What was that race car driver that was something dingling?
Dick Trickle.
Big trickle.
Family show.
He was
That was his name.
He was that was literally his name. He was a NASCAR driver in like the early 90s.
Yep.
Look him up.
And then
Yeah, but
you can look it up. Dick Trickle.
I'm sure
I'm sure it
Scotty.
was like Richard Trickle, but then somebody
Yeah.
was like, well, why would their parents name him that? Like they had to know.
I know, like you have to
I
think
know.
about things that they
Didn't
can
like
call you.
I had a high school teacher. His first name was Richard, but he went by Dick. But his last name was Head. I'm dead
No.
serious.
No.
I had a high school teacher.
Not a
Yep.
true story.
100% true story.
You better bring a yearbook next week to prove
I'll
it.
have to see if I
We'll
can
try to
find
find
it.
So his name was actually Richard Leroy Trickle. He was born October 27th, 1941. Died May 16th, 2013.
Oh wow.
There you
Of
go.
embarrassment.
Wow.
First ever known case.
Pretty much.
Oh my
Stacey,
gosh.
are you drinking anything?
just my Panera tea. That's all. Green tea.
Stacy's been on a Panera kick for over a couple of months now. Almost.
I get like that.
She's on the subscription, and so she can get a free tea every 2 hours.
It has a frequent flyer card for Chick-fil-A tea.
Ah.
Mm.
I buy it by the gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
what
also have
I
my
like.
own teapot right here to brew
Yeah.
tea by my desk.
Oh, too funny. So, what are y'all drinking, Ed and Tia? If you are.
Nothing.
Oh, Dustin's
Oh,
favorite.
great value.
That's
Yeah.
Great
Dustin's
value.
favorite.
It's because it's
Great
a great
value water,
value,
yeah.
right, Dustin?
I do. I love that.
That's right. It
Yeah.
makes fun noises.
Squeaky squeaker.
And it's cheap. And it's
It is cheap.
hydrating.
That's right.
And it's hydrating. Yes, it's
some
very
high
hydrating.
quality H2O.
High quality. Yeah. What about you, Tia? Anything?
Nothing.
No
That was a
tea,
water
no
boy
nothing.
reference. If
I have a teacup, but it's empty.
that's probably before
Well,
everyone's
Ed
time
can
here.
fill it up
Oh,
for you
that's
with some of that
Tito.
high quality H2O he's got sitting right there for you.
Wish he can pretend.
You can
Okay.
pretend. I could brew tea.
And I'm still boycotting Buc-ee's, but I got my Army cup.
I wonder if they care
Go
yet.
Army.
They probably don't care.
Yeah.
They probably don't. I
They're
still have the
probably
cup
will
here.
notice.
Yeah.
I got stuff
They're-
in it. It probably needs to be cleared out. But yeah, I'm
Have
still
they
boycotting
sent you a
Buc-ee's.
gift card
Until-
or anything yet? Like
until,
I'm sorry letter.
I don't know. They need to send something. Or
They're probably putting extra on. They're probably putting on the
Yeah.
top bun and the bottom bun now.
They're probably double
buns.
saucing.
and then opening the bag and just
yeah.
squirting it inside the bag.
Yep.
That
Like, we'll show this
So-
guy.
So if y'all
We're
haven't
gonna
heard
call
yet,
that.
Ed and
We're gonna
Tia,
call this Thomas style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if y'all
That's
haven't
actually
watched the
pretty
last
nice.
two podcasts,
No one's watched
I
this.
probably not. We went to Buc-ee's 2 times in 2 different states, and I always ask for a sandwich, either their brisket, sliced brisket, or their turkey sandwiches, no barbecue sauce, and they've always made one. Well, now they do not. You got to get it with the barbecue sauce. I don't like barbecue sauce on it due to the fact that it's not necessarily that I don't like their barbecue sauce. I don't like soggy buns, and that's what the barbecue sauce does. So I always get it without the barbecue sauce, and I'll do the barbecue sauce on the side, and I'll either dip it or pour it when I eat my sandwich. Well, in order
So
to
do they
get
make a big scene? Do they be like, no, you can't have that?
But here's what you do.
Much.
Next time, instead of asking for no sauce, just ask for an extra bun.
They still won't do nothing.
Outsmart
Just say,
them.
hey, can I have an extra bun with my sandwich?
They'll
please?"
probably make you take turkey on it.
Well, they told me that I could not. The only way I could get it is if if I bought a pound of turkey, and I could get, I guess, 2 buns with a pound of turkey.
Right.
I was
But
like, no, I don't need.
I don't
a
know
pound
why I
of
didn't
turkey.
think of that before. Like, next time you go in, just grab your regular sandwich and be like, oh, can I get an extra bun, please? And just see what they, I mean, how are they going to turn that
I'll try
down?
that next time because we'll probably be making.
And then
another
you
road
There's
just
trip
still
to-
switch
sauce
it.
on the meat he don't want.
There's still sauce, but it's not the soggy bun, at least. It'd be a fresh bun,
True.
right?
Might be a little better.
I'll
You can also
try
just
that
bring your
soon.
own bun
But I don't want to be charged for the extra bun.
You could buy a pack of buns.
at Buc-ee's in the grocery aisle.
I don't want a pack of buns. I just need 2.
I don't want
I need a whole bun. I don't need.
Tea's
multiple
giggling
buns.
because this is totally something that she would do. Like, this is like, I feel like, look
Yeah.
at her. She can't even not
This
laugh.
is
about
this is
it.
everyday stuff right here. I mean, come on.
Right.
Yep.
Some
That's
of the
why we're-
ridiculous.
Next
that's
time
why-
you make
that-
sure you go with us, and we're going to outsmart Buc-ee's and get you a no meat fresh bun sandwich.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could.
I mean,
do
I'm literally
kind of
saving on product. They're not having to use it, and they set up an assembly line. Just skip a set of buns, right?
like seriously, like why don't you while they're doing it, you
They
just say,
should
hey,
have it. They should have
give
it
me that
buffet
one.
style, where you grab your own bun and you put whatever you want on it, and then get it.
I'm
Okay.
always a fan of that style.
Yeah.
Because then
You
I don't
think?
have to send them a laundry list of things I do and don't want
Right.
on whatever I've ordered.
So it's like, what if you're allergic to whatever's in the barbecue sauce?
See?
Taya will order at a restaurant and say, is it easier for me to tell you what I don't want or what I do?
Yeah, that's normally
Yeah.
me too.
See, not just me.
Yeah, Stacy doesn't like it when I order. I always have them go first because I'm always doing something different and changing.
I don't
'Cause
care. It's
I
entertainment
don't want
for me.
I don't want seasoning on the fries. I don't want butter on my pancakes. You know, that kind of stuff.
But the thing
Lots
is, like,
of
you go
stuff.
through a
I don't want
fast food
ice or lemon
restaurant,
in my
and if
water.
if you say, like, you know, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese or something, then they got to make it fresh versus just sitting under the warming lamp for like 3 hours.
My
Not
sister
that, but-
once ordered a salad with no lettuce.
Yeah, there you go.
So she got croutons and a tomato.
She got
Yeah.
toppings and dressing.
I'm here for the ride.
Like I want a hamburger with no meat. Yeah. So it's just like
What?
blood and
I don't know
lettuce
what
and
to do with my
tomato.
hands.
Yeah.
Oh, story on that. So my we were long time ago went to Disney World with my aunt, uncle, and grandparents, and my cousin, she was on a no meat kick at one point, and so we ordered a burger. So she ordered a burger with no meat, but a bun and lettuce, tomatoes, and all that stuff. And then my uncle would say, "Well, just put her meat on my burger." Oh no, we can't do that. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Nope, we'll have to charge
He's
you for
paying
that. I'm
12
like, are
bucks
you
for a burger
serious?
with no meat. Like, just throw it on there.
But she didn't want the meat on the.
Yeah.
She didn't want it touching anything.
wanted
No,
to touch.
I get it. I get
She
it.
said, "Just put it on mine." Oh no, we can't do that. What do you mean? We're literally paying for a hamburger without the meat. Just put it on my burger. No, we can't do that. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wow, weird.
What was something ridiculous? I can't remember what it was like that.
I don't remember.
Oh, Fazoli's did me exactly that way. Those baked, I was like, I want baked spaghetti. What was it with? No, I wanted the pizza, baked spaghetti with meat sauces, and we can't do that. It's like, well, why can't you do it? Well, it's because it's baked, it's pizza. And I was like, well, that's not what I want. I want the meat sauce in it. They're like, no. So, like, to Dustin's point, I outsmarted them. I said, fine, then just give me baked spaghetti with meat sauce and add pepperoni on it. They'll do that. It's the same thing.
It's
It's the same thing, but they'll do that.
Right, yeah. You just gotta
Right.
choose your wording correctly. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Mhm.
I literally said the exact same thing. Just flipped a couple of words around.
Right, but that's okay. Right.
So now I'm speaking in Yoda, and you understand that. Okay.
Well,
Yes.
when we were at cheer competition one time, Savannah went to buy ice cream, and we gave her cash to go up to the place, and like a double scoop was like $12, but we only gave her $10 cash. But then like a single scoop was $4 or something. And then so she was like, "Well, I don't remember what it was." Anyway,
She had a friend with her.
she had a friend with her, and she's like, "Can I just get like maybe the single scoop was $6, and the double scoop was $10? Like, can I just get the double scoop and just split it in
It's
in
separate.
two bowls? Two bowls."
Right.
And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And so they charged her for a double scoop, but it was still like a third of the price of two single scoops. And
Right.
they gave it to her, and then she's like, "I don't care. I mean, she may got fired, but whatever." Like,
Yeah.
she's outsmarting the system. Like, that's how it works.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then she was like, I can't help I'm smarter than a teenager. She was so little.
Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, she was only like 8 years old. Like, well, good on you. I mean, that's why we pay for that public education.
Oh my gosh. Yep, pretty much. So y'all done anything fun this week outside of what we're about to get to here shortly? Anything crazy? I know the weather's been stupid. It was like
Mhm.
70s one day, then 30s, back to 60s, 70s, and then
Yeah, we
snowing
got
today.
snow.
And we get snow
Yeah.
today.
It's stupid.
So
Well, it
Oh, I
was
know.
Michael and Dustin's birthday
last week.
this last weekend. So
Yep.
Yep.
Happy birthday again, Michael
We
Thanks.
and Dustin.
That made me get up early and do manual labor.
I turned 24
Fact.
this year.
Fact. It's good for
Really
it's
getting up
healthy.
there.
Yeah, 24,
Yeah,
huh?
We did the ridiculous exercise of moving all of our stuff from one storage unit to another.
Oh wow, that's fun.
Mm.
It was dumb.
Scotty did that the other day too.
Did
Did he?
yes.
We need to move all our stuff from our storage unit to the burn pile. And that's going to happen here soon.
Yeah, we almost did that.
We probably should have.
Yeah.
A lot
But-
of Halloween stuff.
But we have a ton of Halloween stuff. So the new storage unit, we got shelves and it's organized. So some of the ghouls and crazy stuff, we have them strategically placed inside. So if anybody ever breaks in, joke's on them.
Funny.
Yeah, because y'all definitely do set up for the holidays. Y'all have
Yep.
a killer setup
At the
for Halloween
thing.
and for
Yeah.
Mhm.
and Christmas.
That wasn't even the scary stuff.
Yeah.
I know you said you
Love
had
it.
scary stuff at your house.
Yep. So yeah, we definitely need to for Halloween this year drive by Ed and Tia's house and see their
Since it's
Set
so
up.
far away.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
right. Yeah.
Literally,
Oh, it's real far
Well,
away
the
for
price
y'all.
of gas these days, it might bankrupt you.
I know. Yeah, well,
we'll just
well,
walk.
me and Stacy
It's
will
fine.
definitely bankrupt us because we're about 45 minutes away.
Yeah, you are.
So, yeah. So, but I did finish stripping the inner liner of my fenders on the rears. Saturday, yeah, Saturday. Dominic came over and then did a tire rotation, and then Dominic actually did the tire rotation. He's like, "I do this for a living. I'll do it for you." It's like, "Oh, great!" So I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
So he did it, and then he's like, "Since I'm here, is it okay if I rotate my tires?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. You go right ahead." So
Absolutely.
he did his tires.
You know, Sylvia's tires also need rotated. So
Yeah, tell him to come on
if
by.
you're, yeah,
Just
if you're,
text.
you know, just bored.
Yeah, you may
I'm
have to
all
drive
about
over
all the
here, but
time.
he'll do them. He'll do them. Just drive over here. He'll do them.
He'll drive
come
up
hang out
there.
with
He
us.
is so bored right now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
been
poor
going
kid.
over to Rich's and helping him on stuff when he's
Yeah.
not working. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's definitely bored
Yeah, I feel that.
with things going
Send him
on.
over.
I'm not bored enough to go out and rotate my tires.
We got all kinds of crap.
It's a
I
different
don't think
level,
I've ever
You can do
been that
around
a
here.
bored.
different level of bored.
I don't think I've ever been that bored. I'm not like,
He-
you know, I'm bored. What
Dustin.
happened to Dustin?
Dustin left. Dustin
Dustin
got
left
bored.
the chat.
He gone.
Dustin has
He's
left.
going to rotate your tires.
Yeah, he's going to rotate the Oh, jeez.
It's like I figured it out.
Lord. I don't think he can leave because
Whoa.
he's the.
What is up with your camera?
I don't know.
Hey,
it's
your
all
camera's
messed up.
doing what mine did the other day.
I know.
Yeah, I was
Kind
gonna
of looked like
say.
a ghost ZZ Top for a second.
It's your background and your lighting. Oh yeah, he's got the beard. Oh,
Oh,
he just
now
lost
he's
his
got
hand.
no hand.
Well, it'll match his no foot, so
It's fine.
the leg jokes come out.
Let me put it over here.
Just rotate it around you. Him and his background. Oh, there you go. Nope,
No.
Yeah, that's too close.
that's way too
I
close.
have a Star
That's way
Wars
too close.
background saved somewhere for Zoom. Yeah,
Put it on.
I don't remember where they are.
Yeah. Oh, did I bring up that I'm on my fourth winch?
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 Yep.
Yes.
We just lost the
You-
video.
I
think
mean,
you
we
did.
knew that. We knew that. Just
I don't
because we
think
got the
I
email.
don't think I mentioned it on the last podcast
On
because
the
I did say
podcast,
that I
yeah.
changed my grill.
Yeah.
But I don't remember because I went from the 2020 grill and I got a 24 grill from Distinction Design. And is that the name of it?
I don't think so.
No, Distinction Applied, not Design. Applied. Yeah, they do. They do
They have that
grills,
24
parts.
grill.
Yeah, they do grills. They do any accessories. They'll paint them. Do the hyper or the hydro dip patterns and stuff. So they had one on. They had one pop up. It was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and I just happened to. It popped up on my Facebook feed that they had a 24 grill with the black carbon front
Yeah,
grill
I
print.
saw it.
And I was like, ooh, and it was like two, no, it was about $400 cheaper, about $300 cheaper buying that one because it was an overstock that they had left over, and it had one. Dustin's having camera issues. It was, and it had the red single strip also painted, because if I would have bought it outright with the carbon print and painted and that red strip, it would have been close to about $800
Yeah.
and I got it for, it was around 5 something is what I paid.
But then it broke your winch.
Well, no, it didn't break my winch. So I'm glad we didn't need it when we went on our little excursion to Alabama, because I don't know if it was working or not.
That's what I told Dustin. I said, I bet that thing was broken then.
So
Yeah.
so when I took the grill, so I was able, so on the 2020 grill, I literally had to have my winch all the way forward in the on the winch plate on the bumper, because the back of the winch was up against the grill, and I would literally have to take the top cover off of the winch so I can take the grill off and to put everything back together. So to put the grill on, I had made sure the top cover was off so I could put the grill back on and then put the top plate on. Because we had to do that when I changed out my factory LED headlights to the Dow Dynamics headlights. And so with the 24 grill, you don't have to worry about that. But so I decided to move my winch back in the plate a little bit so it wasn't so close on the grill, because it's also interfering with my Dow Dynamics pod lights on the front. I can't really elevate them or move them too much because the top of the winch is right up against the wiring on the pod lights. Well, anyway, so I undid the winch so that I could pull the cable out a little bit, slide it back. So then when I went to pull it back in after I was done, it wouldn't suck in. So I thought maybe the battery was dead on the wireless remote. So I plug it in, it would go out, but it would not come in. Would not, and I was messing around with it, took it all apart, looked at it. I ended up having to do the reverse polarity to get it to suck in. So I was actually pushing out for it to come in since I reversed it, but I was never hearing the solenoid click when I would go in. So something, the solenoid or something messed up. So now I'm on my 4th Harbor Freight Badlands Apex
Jeez.
winch.
But he always
And you've
does
only used it like 3 times.
but he always has the warranty, so he usually gets by fairly well.
So the first one I had.
So get your warranty if you buy that.
Yes, get the warranties. But the first one I had,
it's a good one, but just buy a damn warranty.
Somebody decided to run into a Walmart light pole and crack the housing. Oh, damn it. There's Tweety Bird. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. And
I
so,
noticed that was on your forehead earlier. I didn't know if I should
is
say
not to be
anything.
named.
Yes. I'm not naming any names, Stacy.
No one said any names, Stacy Harper.
Everybody knows who did it. Why are we still talking about it? It's been a year and a half. Zip it.
Well,
It
I
could
was
be
given-
10
I was
years
given,
from now,
Ed
and we're still
Tehea-
going to be talking about it.
Yeah. I was giving
It's
them the
one of those
backstory.
things.
We're
On the
supposed
winch.
to be talking about
Hey.
Ed Tehea, not about you and your stupid winch and bumper.
I got my leg amputated like 9 years ago, and we still talk about that shit every time. So,
You're right.
what about that?
Exactly. So give him
Yeah.
the Tweety Bird. That's not what we're here for.
Oh, damn it, Dustin.
Thank you, Dustin.
Anyway,
You're welcome.
so I replaced that one when I got my new bumper, and then that one
I gotta go
lasted
save a
almost
dog.
a full year. So I was almost outside the warranty when I got that one. Then I decided the next one I got when I replaced that was go ahead and get the 2-year warranty. Well, that one broke because apparently I may have had too much of a load pulling on it or something, or used it too much at one time, and it broke. So then
Why you can't use it that much?
I
It'll
was
break.
within 6 months. Then this last
See,
one,
that's why you just don't winch. Like you
Right.
do
You're
whatever
just
you
there for
can not
looks.
to winch. Yeah, you
So
don't
then-
use your winch.
You
You
just
try
don't winch
harder.
yourself. You have other people winch you off.
Yeah, you try harder.
yeah, exactly. You just
Broke
reset.
it because of many times he's had to winch you out, right?
Oh!
Sylvia's onto something. Maybe you should get stuck in a position where you can't use yours and you
It's
have to
from
use somebody else.
resetting her from behind. It's from resetting her from behind.
Yeah, if you get pulled backwards,
So
it's called a
Dan's-
reset.
So
It's not
Dan's
called a
winch
winch.
is going to
If
break
you go
next.
forward, it's a
Sorry,
winch.
Dan.
If you pull backwards, it's a reset. We determined that a while back.
Yeah.
But
Somebody
I know.
made that rule up, but it's
Yes.
fine.
And then so winch number 3, when changing out the grill and it wasn't working, it was still within the 90 days. So I didn't have to use the warranty. And then supposedly they said that they just transferred the warranty had already bought the 2-year on to this winch number 4, which Dustin, you need to check to see if you got that email.
I did. I sent it. I sent it to
No,
you. I sent
that
them
was-
both to you. No,
Did
I
you?
sent.
I'll double
I
check.
sent the second one to
You
you,
did send
like
it?
the
Okay.
day after you.
I haven't looked. The last time I looked, you didn't tell me
It's
that
like
you
the day
sent
after you told me.
it. Okay.
It may have been the same day you told me. I
It
was
may
like,
have
oh,
been.
because
I
they
don't
sent.
remember.
It was in the same email,
Okay.
sort of. It's in the same email chain. So
I
they
hadn't
sent
looked.
one and they sent the other one like right after. But
I
only.
really
forwarded
don't
you
check
the
the
one.
TNS email often. So, and
Well,
then
just
when
tell
you
me
never
where.
told
Tell me where
me-
you want to.
Yeah, that's
send
the
it
one
to
I
and-
wanted you to send it to because then I can
Okay.
find it. If it's
He just said
similar.
he doesn't check it often, so he
No,
doesn't know.
we
if
normally
he
don't
checks it
get
or not.
anything to that. That's only a specific email
That's
address.
only for
Well,
warranty.
it should be easy to find then.
Yes, that's why I said send it there, because I don't want you to send it to my spam one, because and then my Google one's turning into
You
a
probably have
spam
me
one.
marked as spam. It's fine. I get it.
I don't.
That's fine.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Ted and Tia, how are y'all doing? Ed and Tia, I
I
can't
say
talk.
we're
See?
45 minutes in.
No, we're
and-
not. We're about 25, 30,
I know.
8.
Did you tell him?
Anybody set their
I'm just
watch?
messing.
I
What
didn't.
did
No.
we tell him?
I didn't
I
set
know,
a
it's
timer.
like-
I don't even own a
But-
watch.
Ed and Tia, how are y'all doing?
Tehea.
Tehea.
Tia.
I know.
I
You're
know
not
how to
the only
spell
one. You notice she won't even
Tehea.
correct you.
Just
She's so
call
used
her.
to it.
Just call her T. Like I thought
That's
that's
it.
what you
T.
prefer.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
People hear her
Tehea.
name Taya, and then they hear people call
T.
her T, and then they get mixed, and it's a mess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Unless you're his stepmom.
Yeah, if you're my stepmother, you call her Tehea for 3 years
Tehea.
before Tehea.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
At least we're not
on.
calling you
Years.
Tehea.
Yeah. Then so at
Tehea.
my grandmother's
Tehea.
funeral,
T-HA.
Tehea.
Tehea.
Ah.
No.
Tehea.
Hey,
My
Enunciate the
half
ha.
sister snapped. Said, "For the love of God, mother, her name is Taya. Taya." In front of everyone.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hey,
Going
didn't
into
snap,
a
but
funeral
she-
mass.
Props to her.
That's
Shout out
funny.
to your stepsister.
Oh, I love it, sister.
Good.
So give us some information. Give us a little bit about yourselves, where you're at, what you do, how y'all been, maybe how y'all
We're-
met, how long y'all been together.
Boy, that's the
Are y'all
Wayback
actually-
Machine.
Are y'all actually
How we
married
met
or are y'all
On eHarmony.
eHarmony.
Wow.
Nice.
We old.
is that still around?
Back.
Is eHarmony still a thing?
We are.
What?
It's like
Is
MySpace.
eHarmony still
It's
a
still
thing?
there. It's just not
I don't even
used.
know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Have no idea. 19 years
Interesting.
later, we're still trying to figure out what happened to our 1995. We don't know.
It's only because Grinder wasn't a thing back then.
That's probably
Oh my
true.
God.
Oh my
Yeah, we-
gosh.
Typed out some emails.
Was
Next thing
there
you know, we were getting.
swiping? Oh, it's emails. Yeah.
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 Was
Yeah,
there
back then it was
swiping?
emails.
It's like a chat room.
There
or
was no
something.
swiping.
Yeah.
Swipe or no swiping. Swipe or
Right.
no swiping.
Very
That's
private.
almost
Yeah.
weirder now than meeting someone in person.
Right. We got 3 girls between us. We got 2 dogs. We
4 grandchildren.
4 grandchildren. That's right.
2 Jeeps.
2 Jeeps. Yeah, I drive a Gladiator, 23 Gladiator. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it or not. It's got a Snoopy or 2 on it.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
Well,
And
insert
I've
some
got a
pictures.
21
Yeah.
Make sure to
two-door
send-
Wrangler covered in
Mhm.
Tinkerbell and green.
Yes.
Yep, you just recently got that too, not too long
I
ago.
did in October.
Yeah, I slow played her for months to make sure it's really what she wanted to do. I was like, "Are you sure?"
Like, are you sure?
Well,
you
and then
wanna
you
go
can make
there?
it
She's
super
still
cute.
not sure, but she did it anyway.
That's right.
And you-
Yeah,
I've been there, so
yeah.
She wanted to be part of the cool club.
That's
That's
right.
not cool.
And then, well,
That's
no,
not cool.
she just knew she could get an action shield and make it even cuter. I feel
Yeah.
like people
There we go.
sometimes want the action shields. They're like,
100%.
okay,
Yep.
like you can decorate your car and it be like,
Yeah.
mhm.
If
That's
I can
another thing.
decorate something, I'm in.
Yeah,
Plus, I
I'm here
make
for it.
teenage girls at drive-throughs really
So-
excited.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, it's Tinkerbell!
Yeah,
Yes.
you should see them when they see Stitch in Target.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I get that in the Armada, like in the McDonald's and stuff. Like,
We've driven an Armada before.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
usually a
So glad
soccer
you're-
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's guys driving by thinking it's a soccer mom, but then when they look and see the picture, they're like,
They're like,
oh.
hey, how you doing? Oh, wait.
Then I think he'd probably carjack that.
Oh my gosh.
That's not nice.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
I'll
It's
take-
fitting. It's fitting. It's nice enough. I
It's
will
good.
allow it.
We're not nice people. Can't help
So
it.
we've been around the Jeep people for we get mine a year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah,
February.
a year ago this month, and like we were talking earlier, we went on the ride, met some of you guys then, met Dustin before the ride, buying some parts before I even knew what parts were. Right, so,
Overpriced crap that you didn't need is fine.
yeah, I got a lot of
That's
that
normal.
now.
Yeah,
I
we
got a
do.
lot of that.
We have a lot of that too.
Jeeps.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you realize, crap, I shouldn't have bought that, but let me buy something else that looks
Right.
similar to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, those doors will work for Tehea's Jeep too.
They will.
Awesome.
Yeah, they 100% will. Yeah.
I mean, you don't
Didn't we
need the
just buy
back
new
doors.
doors?
Yeah, we actually found a set of doors on that bid FTA thing. I got them for $30 for her.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, snap. That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So on that
Nice.
auction thing, but yeah, so
I
I've
keep looking
experienced.
at,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I keep looking at that thing because we need stuff for the camper. I want to buy a trundle bed.
Have you
But
bought anything from there before?
no, but I keep seeing them, and then they say that they're like maybe missing parts, and I get scared, so I don't do it.
100%.
They will be.
You should. Yeah, so talk to me offline. I'll give you the
Okay.
rundown. Like I've bought a bunch
Okay.
of stuff, good and bad there. So
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
scared.
sometimes you're a winner, sometimes you wasted $50.
Yeah, and I don't have
I
$50
usually just
to
buy
waste.
stuff off Temu, and then it looks like it's full size in the picture, and then it comes in, and it's like it's like a Barbie doll bed or whatever.
That has only happened to me
You
once.
think it's this big, but you get it, it's this big.
Yes,
It's only
exactly.
happened.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's only happened to me once, and it was a pillow.
You gotta-
It was like they came in, it was like this big. I'm like,
How am I
She
supposed
ordered
to
a
sleep on that?
pillow. It's supposed to look like a giant set of lips, if you will, like a mouth.
Okay.
Anyway, it came in, and it was like a
to go with my
Lola-sized
pink
dog,
blanket.
a Lola-sized dog toy.
So she
It's probably
carries it
around here
around.
somewhere. Yeah.
It's back here. Yeah, I just can't reach it.
It's funny.
So our little Shih Tzu carries around her mouth, and it's like that big, but it looked like it was like a full-size throw pillow.
Yeah, like it was gonna be cute in the camper.
It was only like $37. It's no big
That's
deal.
That's a Christmas tree ornament. Put a string on it.
There
Right,
you go.
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So what do y'all do for
Oh,
fun?
we're a very
meaning
exciting
for
employee.
work?
Yeah, we're employed with very exciting jobs. I'm actually an FBI agent. I'm undercover right now.
Ooh.
Y'all would never know it because I'm so good at it.
I don't know if you can
He's
say
been
that
watching
on
way
our
too much
podcast
TV.
or not. Our 12 people might out you. Oh wait,
We know who that is.
I know that guy.
It's an
Yeah,
alias.
so I work for John Jones Chrysler, a Jeep dealership in Corydon, Indiana, right? So come
Nice.
see us there. I can take
Yeah.
care of you. In
Now
fact,
it's a commercial.
Thomas called me one night. Are you still at work?
I was there. Yeah, he was freaking
It's like,
out.
I'm already on the road, buddy. Sorry.
Well, shucks.
Whatever. Yeah,
And
when your tire thingies were broken.
no,
What are they
I
called?
work for a healthcare technology company and part-time sell wine and tequila to people.
So
On
I
the street.
definitely thought that was her only job. I thought that
Yes, she did.
which I was like, that's so fun. She's like, oh no, I have an adult job too.
I have a grown-up job.
I'm like,
You
you
had to
have
tell the
now
fun job
ruined
first.
my day. Yeah, you've ruined my day.
This is my office right here.
I'm like, I thought that you had the most fun job in the whole wide world.
No, I do. It's just part-time.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
well,
teach
that's a
classes
bad
on
day.
champagne and tequila
Mhm.
out at Total Wine.
Fun.
I will take tons of classes. I
Yeah.
love learning.
Sylvia's
I
a
love
secret
learning.
alcoholic.
Actually, you need to wander over here from your house because
I
I have
know,
an
we talked
extremely
about that.
well-stocked bar.
Well, we talked about that we need to make those pixie sticks.
I have all the
Martini.
stuff.
All of it.
So
I mean, you're
Oh, there you
literally like right there.
there,
know.
like right there. Yes.
Okay.
You go
Right there.
through the screen to get there.
Yeah. Flash your flashlight. We'll try to like. boop, 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 like-
Morse code. Morse
Yeah.
code.
Yeah.
And Sylvia's like, hold on a minute. And all of a sudden we see her pop up in the back of it. Whoa.
With a drink.
We have like a bat signal in the
Yeah.
shape of a tequila bottle or martini glass.
Sylvia
Right.
is there. She'll be on your couch in 2 seconds flat.
Wouldn't
Fastest
be the
I've ever
first
seen her.
person. So,
It's funny.
Well, yeah,
No,
we do
that's
that.
fun.
We got 3 kids. We're kind of music. We like concerts. What else we do?
we camp.
We,
You
yeah, we do
travel.
camping. Yeah, travel. Do some
yeah.
traveling. Yeah, we do a little traveling here and there.
This time last year, I was on a dog sled.
On a dog sled in
I-
Montana.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
He's
That's cool.
going back. Tell us where you're going
Oh,
back.
she wants to go with us when we go back in
Oh
the
yeah,
spring.
yeah. I want to go in the summertime now, so we can fly fishing and do all the summer
So-
stuff. It was
And avoid bears.
Yeah.
avoid bears.
Definitely
Yeah.
avoid bears. Bears not good.
Is there no bears in the summer?
No,
No,
no.
they weren't there in the winter. They were sleeping.
Yeah, wintertime
Oh.
they were
Yeah,
sleeping.
the summer
Summertime,
they're
we had
gonna
to
be
watch out.
there.
In the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys have the camper? I already forgot if I asked you that.
No, we have a tent.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
We
I
need to
think that's a
graduate
bad
to grown-up
plan.
camping.
Yeah, I think tent camping is a bad plan at
It
At
is.
Yellowstone.
In Yellowstone, yeah.
It really is.
I don't think
He
it
is
can
like
keep the
a-
bear.
Fine. I did it as a teenager. It's fine.
yeah, I think that I don't even
Just
think
don't break any
pop-ups are
picnic
gonna
Ovens.
baskets and you'll be fine.
Ovens exist.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just
no
have to make
picnic
sure
basket.
your food is put up. You're fine.
There you go.
You are the food.
Hey, boo boo.
You are the
It's
food.
Big basket.
It'll be fine.
Any other
Oh
good
my
bear tips for us, Stacy, that we need to know when we go?
Well, at
Just
Invasion,
don't smell like food.
at Invasion, a bear wanted to try to get in Stitch.
And Stacy's, yeah.
We had one in our driveway too.
Yeah, we had one in our driveway. Didn't try to get in the Jeep, but we had one in our driveway.
It had paw prints on her.
Paw
Jeep.
prints.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, on my back.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll have to worry about bears in
It was
Daytona.
just a baby one though. So
Yeah.
it was still
it was a
big
baby.
enough though to jump on the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of her Jeep.
Yeah.
But yeah, David
Unless
Falk,
it does
he,
some
he
damage.
took a picture. He sent a video. He was in his Jeep, kind of parked across from where the cabin was at. Stacy's was parked up against the cabin, and he jumped out and then saw the bear walk out
Jump
from
back
behind
in.
Stacy's Jeep and was like, "I'm getting back in my Jeep."
We knew ours was there because our next door neighbor, the driveway was right in front of the front door. So they had their two Jeeps were parked right outside the front door, bumper to bumper, and it had a foot between. She came out to get something out of her Jeep and just walked out, not paying any attention in between, and was eye to eye to the bear and started screaming like it was a murder scene. Like we were like, oh, somebody's getting
gosh.
killed next door.
Yeah.
Clearly. So
well, they said that's what you're supposed to do, like make a bunch of noise and try and scare
I don't
them
think
off,
she
so.
did it on purpose.
Well,
It was
probably not, but
That wasn't
still.
the plan. It's just,
I
Yeah.
think she thought Bendy, our little
Oh yeah,
puppy,
that's right. Yeah. So then the next day we took our dog with us, and our puppy, she's brown, right? She's kind of small. We were
But
walking,
little.
but yeah, we were walking, and she saw Bendy. She started screaming again, like it's like
She was already traumatized. Oh my goodness.
yeah, for sure.
Oh
That's
wow.
funny.
But yeah, so Pigeon Forge was our first Jeep trip. That was fantastic. We loved that. It was
We had a great time.
so
Y'all going again
good.
this year? This
I
this
think
year?
we are. We don't have anything planned yet, or we haven't booked anything, but we're planning on it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to Daytona here in a couple
That's
months.
booked.
Yeah,
That's
booked.
exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Set up. That's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like. So
I used to get on the beach, so that's pretty much a miracle.
yeah.
Is that Jeep Beach or is that just a
Jeep
regular
Beach.
Yeah, Jeep Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the
that'll be fun.
trails in the infield, driving on the track, beach, all that good stuff. So looks like it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, I avoid the ocean at all costs. Me and Sharks, we have an agreement. I won't go in their house. They won't come in mine. So as long as we,
I mean, I'm there with you. So
yeah, my friends
Not
make fun of
Stacy.
me relentlessly. Don't care.
Stacy wants to go swim with the sharks.
Sharks are friendly. I don't know the problem.
yeah, because they're
What?
just smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
I hear
big
if you
feet.
punch them in the nose, they won't bite you. Is that true?
No.
Yeah.
Stingrays, on the other hand, they'll come after you in a whole school. So stay.
I
As
thought-
Steve Irwin will tell us.
Yeah, somebody called one a murder napkin the other day. A taser napkin. is what they call it.
Taser
Taser
napkin.
napkins.
I like that.
I will freak out over a stingray.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't
Yeah,
care any of
Stacey and I
those
were in the-
creatures.
We were in the
I
ocean.
don't want anything in the ocean to touch me.
We
Well,
were
we
at
seen a school
Daytona.
of them at Daytona. We saw a school of them come, and then the wave crashed.
the
and they're on
wave.
top of the wave, and they come on top of us.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
No
We were
thanks.
freaking
Find me
out.
at the pool.
yeah.
You'd
So
never
that's
hear
it.
the
We're out
end
of
of
the
it.
ocean. We're not playing. We're not coming back.
It was bad
You
enough
gotta,
the
you
school
just gotta
fish.
stay calm and work your way back to the shore.
Yeah,
You're
the last
calm
time
there,
I was in the
Colin.
ocean,
You got
10
stingrays
years
sticking in
ago.
your head. Yeah,
Was it that long ago?
is it 10 years? 8
You guys
years?
are really gonna listen to the
got a
one-legged man.
dart in my neck.
How'd you lose your leg, Dustin? Shark attack.
I wasn't calm.
Stingray.
Stingray.
If you're
Stingray
calm,
got
they're
me.
calm.
Sea urchin.
Stingray cut it off.
Clown.
Yeah.
One of those Poundfish.
But now I can't even get in the salt water with it, so
No, it's
I'm
true.
out. I'll
I'm
just
not
stay
really
on
that-
shore and cheer you
jellyfish.
guys on.
Yeah, I'll be up
Yeah.
there with you. I'll be with you for moral
Yeah.
support, Dustin.
You can do it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, we
gosh.
have a whole cheerleading squad.
Too funny. So today
Big day.
was a big morning. It was a lot of fun. So
Cold.
Louisville Voodoo Jeep Club got recognized this morning. They were on the news. It was pretty cool and humbling experience and fun. So Ed, what exactly
Recognized by who,
happened
though?
today?
And for what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny that 8 inches of snow is a monumental event, right? Like that, it's weird
In
to me.
Kentucky.
Yeah, in Kentucky. But I guess what was it, about a month ago? We had a big
January
snow.
4th through the 6th.
That's right, January 4th through 6th. We had a big snow, and as usual, our city panicked. It was panic stricken by Snowmageddon, and I've got a daughter that works in the hospital. She's an ER, pediatric ER, and being the good dad that I am, now she didn't know that until recently because she's in her 20s now. Before that, I was a horrible dad, but now
We all are.
now she
Oh, yeah.
realizes
Now
I'm
she's a
pretty
grown
good.
up.
Yeah, right. So I told her, I said, listen, I don't want you to worry about going to work, getting home. I don't want you to have to spend the night, whatever. I'll just take you to work. I'll pick you up from work that night. It was a Sunday night, I think, right? So I said, that's great, no problem. I got a call from her a couple hours later. Said, Dad, we've got a problem. There's lots of us that are worried about having to stay if I don't remember the names. Let's say Karen and Susan, if they need a ride home, could you help them? I was like, yeah, I probably could do that. Then about an hour or so later, she called me and said, our staffing nurse, she's panicked. She's like, we're not going to have anybody. We're already getting call outs a day ahead of time. And I was at a family Christmas party that night. And so I made a couple quick phone calls, like, let me see if other Jeep people might want to help. And so a couple people was like, well, why don't you just put it out on the group, page and see what kind of response you get. So I told her, hang on a minute. So I did. And literally within minutes of the post, just people just kept coming in. Yeah, we'll help. And, I only knew a few of you and none of you very well. And, I'm skeptical, of course. Like, yeah, a lot of people, a lot of times you've been in these situations, they say they'll help. And then when it comes time to it, nobody shows up. So
Yeah.
I was a little nervous putting my name on it. But I got enough response. I thought, let's do it. And so we reached back out to the hospital and said, we've got a small crew of people. Don't know how many of you we can help. And, but we'll help everyone that we can. And they said, that's great. They were going to put out a communication. Now for liability, they said, listen, we can't really, we can't really sponsor this, right? But if word gets out by word of mouth, that's fine. So they did that. And we were only really planning on helping Norton suburban women and children, because that's where we had the hookup for. So we set up a phone line. We set up a way to dispatch all of the calls that we were getting that were coming in. Yeah, and that was Tehea. So Tehea was a dispatcher. She said, I'm not driving, but I'll help, right? So she did. She was our hub. So the next morning we turned that thing on, and my gosh, it started coming in right away.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There were already messages when we turned the phone on.
Yeah, when we turned the phone on, there were messages already. So we started, everybody jumped in, and I don't really want to say to my surprise, but really at the time it was everybody that volunteered just stepped up. I mean, stepped up 100%. There was zero hesitation. Everybody took calls. There wasn't any apprehension. There wasn't any of that. Just all the people in the group. I mean, Tay will tell you that night on my way home, I mean, I got pretty emotional about it. Like it was, to use Thomas's word a minute ago from this morning, humbling. Like that night was really humbling for me to see a community of people. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure a lot of those people knew each other either, right? Like, there's people this morning at that event still introducing themselves to each other. And for a group of people of any kind, right? Like to come together in a moment like that, like that was pretty big for me. I appreciate it, obviously. I've thanked everybody a million times, and I hope it doesn't come across cheesy, because I mean it. It's super sincere about that. So, but anyway, so we got a lot of calls. So here's what we did. take our own phone numbers and text and call the people that needed the rides. And well, we didn't really think that out. So they had our personal numbers. That's fine. We didn't really have any stalkers or anything like that. But once the word of mouth, like you hear people talk about things going viral, but until you experience it, you really don't know what that means.
Yeah, you literally open the
Yeah.
floodgates is what happened.
Yeah, right. So, later that afternoon, we found out there were Reddit articles. We were on WKY pages. We were on news page. We were everywhere, all
Hi,
over.
Savannah.
And we were all getting phone calls outside of the main number as well, right?
Mhm.
So we take on these side jobs, and then Justin Haas, another one of our members, he's a nurse at another hospital. He's like, "Hey man, you mind if I run with this?" Absolutely not. We'll help, right? So it got to all the Norton hospitals, it got to U of L hospital, it got to nursing home facilities, individuals you name it, people that needed to get someplace, they call us, right? And
That's awesome.
we worked
Yeah.
through the night. We worked all day through the night. And then again the next day and a couple days after, a few people, it worked out good. The timing worked out great because it was on a Sunday. A lot of people were off, including myself. If it'd been during the week, I wouldn't have done it because I couldn't have, so I wouldn't have thought to spearhead it, right? So
Right.
so that worked out real well for us. We put it back together again about a week later for a smaller event. It wasn't nearly as bad, but the reward for it wasn't this morning though. The reward for it was the people's gratitude that we were
Exactly.
helping.
100%.
Right. So
Yep.
so there were people literally in tears, right? And we always hear about people, nobody wants to work, nobody wants to get a job, nobody wants blah, blah. We hear that, but the people we were getting rides, they were desperate. They'd do anything they could to get to work, to
Get to
whatever
work.
function they
Yeah.
had to do.
Yep, because they
Right.
knew that they had people counting on them and they had to do whatever they could to make it there, and they didn't feel comfortable driving themselves.
That's right.
Or
Yeah.
their vehicles weren't even
And some were
capable of
far
driving.
Their vehicles weren't
away.
capable. That's right. Yeah. Whether they wanted to or not, they didn't have the ability to in that snow.
And we had
know-
some people from E-Town area message us trying to get up there and was worried
Yeah.
if they were going to be able to make it or not. So yeah, you created the group me link on January 4th is when
Okay.
we actually created it.
Yeah, that was that Saturday night, and I think the 5th was the Sunday, right? So
the 4th was that Saturday. Yep.
yeah.
That
So we were at our
Saturday.
family Christmas party, and the whole time, I'm like, hey, I'm taking care of this. We'll see what happens, not knowing what was awaiting the next day, right? And
And it
I
snowed
had
like crazy.
it did. It really did. It did end up turning out to be something unlike today. But I had two ladies that were nurses down at U of L that they shifted out. So on the weekends, they were the only nurse on staff for their floor on
Wow.
their
Oh, wow.
shift.
Yeah.
And they were on if I remember, they called it the neurodiagnostic. Basically, people's brains were not working essentially, right? And without they had to be there. They had to figure out a way, right? And so that was a lot of fun. And they but yeah, that story, I helped another girl out of Audubon, and while I'm waiting for her, she gets in the car. She said, can you give my friend a ride? I was like, yeah, is she here? What do you want? Yeah, she's right there. So we got her. She came in, she was trying to get an Uber, couldn't get an Uber, couldn't afford $60 even if she could, right? She gets in, she's literally crying. And the first girl, where was she from? French
Prince
Guyana.
Guyana.
Beautiful young lady, working hard, trying to help her family, smart girl, very grateful. And so she starts asking about the ducks. Of course, everybody asks about ducks, right? That's what we want to know. So I reach back, give her a couple ducks, and we're driving, and she's just acting weird. I'm like, all right, this is where I get carjacked by this young girl. Like, this is the weirdest thing, right? So it's like, it's gone great all day. It's 10:30 at night. Because I can't figure out what she's doing. She's fumbling. She's got a pen. She's got her light. It's all down in her lap. And okay, great. So we get to where she's going, gets out, and she gives me my duck back. And it was a big enough one. And she had gotten her Sharpie marker. She was trying to hold her light so she could write. And if anybody knows how hard it is to write while you're riding in a Jeep in a snowstorm,
And on a duck.
Right, on a duck. So she'd written, we love Jeeps, thank you from Audubon, we love you. She'd written all this thank you and gave me my duck back right there,
Aw.
That's
right?
cute.
and on my way home from that, that's when it, like I said, it kind of hit. Like, yeah,
She gave you a hug.
yeah. She said, I just feel like I need to give you a hug. It's super awkward, but
And I didn't
whatever.
get a picture of the duck.
I should. Yeah, I've got it on my dash. Yeah, I'll
need
do
a
We'll
that.
get a
of the
picture of
duck.
it.
Yeah, we should get a picture of that duck. That's right.
Yeah, get a picture and I'll post it on the video.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. We'll do that. But yeah, I never expected just helping my daughter get a ride to work to turn out, the way it is. And we were getting calls for recognition that day, right? Like people that day, and the mayor's office had seen it then. I've got a small
And then
token
Norton
surprise.
sent everybody a thank you note and a basket.
Mm-hmm.
They did. Norton sent a thank you basket, a fruit basket from Paul's. Very nice. Norton, they've emailed me multiple times at multiple levels. They also asked Tehea and myself and Alex to attend their leadership meeting a couple weeks ago. So on a Tuesday afternoon at noon, we went in.
Oh, nice.
We were part of their
That's
program
awesome.
there. They presented us with these giant
Golden
rubber ducks.
Awesome.
Just as a thank you. So I'll take a picture of that too. We'll send that. But it's been a little overwhelming, to be honest with you, from such a small thing that I just keep going back.
We're just giving our daughter a ride.
Just giving our daughter a ride and doing what
Yeah.
we thought was right. Right. So
Yep.
it's been super cool. One quick little surprise announcement though. That same night, I was kind of wanting to get kind of have like a little dinner for everybody to tell their stories. I still want to hear everybody's stories too, right?
Yeah.
The other rides, we've heard some of them, but not all of them. I know other people have great stories too. And I like,
He had good stories.
yeah, Scotty had good stories. Michael, same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of them had really good stories. One of them, they had two traveling nurses from South Florida that had never seen snow. And
It was Scotty's.
it was at Scotty's. Yeah, they only lived a couple blocks away from the hospital. They still wanted to ride. They were scared to walk in the snow. They were videoing the whole time, like they didn't know what to do. So
That's
they-
crazy.
The
Never
first
seen
time we've
snow.
seen snow.
yeah, ever. But
Wow.
but the announcement anyway, on the way home that night, I got a Facebook call from Michael at Extreme Auto Sound, right? And he's never called me directly. We talked a few times. He's done some work with me. And I thought, well, I guess he's stuck and he's seen us. So I answered real quick. I was almost home and he laughed. He's like, man, that was quick, calling me back. I was like, I'm just sitting here thinking on my way home, whatnot. And we chatted for a minute and he said, we saw what you've been doing. We've been seeing it all day and we appreciate you. And we appreciate the relationship that we have with the Voodoo Jeep Club. And we'd like to thank you as well. So he said, it's not much, but it's just a small token of our appreciation. So everybody that drove people the first weekend, this is that first night. I wish it could be everybody, but the people on the first weekend, he's got a $25 gift card for everybody at the
Oh,
shop.
awesome.
Awesome,
To
yeah.
stop by and
That's
pick
great.
up and get it. And again, he said, we know it's not worth what you did, but we just want to show something that we appreciate it. So,
that's awesome.
It's super cool to have that too. So
Yeah, definitely let Jeremy know
Yeah,
as
I
well. And we'll definitely have it posted on here. Of course, it won't air till Friday, but
yeah, it's no problem. He's got it. He said they're sitting there for any time anybody wants to stop by and pick it up. And I'll send
That's
you the
awesome.
list of names that he has them for.
Yeah, that would be great.
So,
that'd
yeah.
be great. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because y'all originally posted on WKN events page, and then we posted on the Voodoo page.
Yeah.
And then it
I
just
think
kind of
it
blew
got
up from there.
posted on. Did you not post it on other pages though, or
No,
was that it?
No.
That was,
no,
it
those
was,
are the only,
No,
those are
that
the
was
only
only
two.
two. Okay.
But like
Yeah.
Amanda, that's from Sin Jim, she
Yep.
had messaged WKN and was
Yep,
like,
she
hey, can we
messaged
get some
you.
help? And then
Indiana
I had
group.
told him, and I was like, well, it's really funny because Ed had just messaged me last night and had talked about doing this and want to know, if he could post it on the page. And so then we were kind of sharing numbers back and forth. So she
Yeah.
was sending people across the river to us, and then we were kind of doing the same
Right.
to her.
Yeah, we
I say
collaborated with
we.
other
I didn't
groups.
do anything. I literally was on Facebook putting in or messaging numbers. I was
So
grounded
Sylvia was
and not
doing
allowed to help.
relay. Sylvia was
Yeah,
Yeah, I
relaying
and
wasn't.
information.
I wasn't allowed to do anything. I was in
Dustin had her
trouble
on
with the insurance company.
lockdown.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
I
hear
didn't
the
want to.
story about
What's that?
whenever he told me that he didn't want me out in it because our insurance is so high that he just knew that I would somehow make our insurance higher. And he didn't want me pulling people out because he was afraid that I would break someone. And so there was a lady that got stuck in front of our house, and he was on a work call, and I went tearing out of the house without a coat or
I'm
anything.
going to help somebody, gosh
No
darn it.
coat.
I am pulling someone out. I am helping someone. I have got to help one
I
person.
glance out, laughing the window, and there she goes up the hill, like dragging some lady's car up the hill. Like, oh, here we go.
Here we go.
About to rip
I
somebody's
thought
front
I
bumper
told you.
off.
She was so excited too.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
she
like,
was.
I know, and I'm freezing, but I knew that if I would have stopped and like got a coat or a gloves, that he would have stopped me. So I had to like go. Like I just took off going.
Well, speaking of that, though, too, I know that in the process of transporting, there were also
A
some
lot
of
of
the
pullouts.
stopping and helping people that were stuck either get pulled out of ditches, pulled up a hill in Sylvia's case,
Yes.
you know, and various other stuff. I mean, stopping to shoots. I fixed 3 different vehicles wiper blades because I actually went and bought wiper blades for them because they couldn't
Remember you
get to
said
the
that.
store to get them, so that they could actually get the windshield clear so that they could drive.
Well,
And,
another funny story. Later on, it was the next day. I was over Hirschborn Lane and Hirschborn and Shelbyville Road, and I was coming around the corner, and I saw a white Rubicon, body color fenders. I mean, it's a gorgeous stock unit, right? It's sitting in the middle of Shelbyville Road, and I thought, uh-oh, I got to help this one, right? Like this is one of ours, right? Like, I got to stop and help. So I pull up, see this girl. She's out. She's probably in her early 20s. And I pull up, roll my window down. It's like, hey, everything good? It's all okay. And then I see what's going on. She hadn't cleared the roof, right? And so when she hit her brakes, 6 inches of snow and just avalanched the front of her windshield and everything. So she was like, I can't see. I can't go. You're fine. Don't stop. It'll make it worse. I'll get it off in a minute. It's like, all right.
that's too funny.
Yeah, so that was really
That's
good.
the thing I think with the Jeep people anyway is we help people, but we definitely help other Jeep people. You know, if you see a Jeep,
Yeah.
I always feel guilty if I don't stop, but they tell you not to stop if you're a female by yourself. But
Yeah.
Some of you don't care. Some of you don't care.
You got to pick and choose the environment.
Nobody
right?
wants to
Like,
take
I mean,
you,
I
Sylvia.
think
Nobody wants
yeah.
to take you. Nobody wants to take you.
I'm like, today ain't
It was hard enough for
Today
Dustin to
ain't
take
today.
you. It's hard.
well, they might for a few
It
minutes.
wasn't
And
that
then,
hard.
Was it catch and release?
yeah, catch and release.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin's still hanging on, so she must be doing something right. Dustin hadn't got rid of her yet.
But yeah, so I just goes to show that I don't know, the Jeep community is just a good community.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
know
People
Agree completely.
are still good. People are still good. There are a bunch of assholes, like way too many assholes,
That's right.
but
There's still good
the
people, and
Jeep
there's still people that need help.
people, yes. And you know what? And you didn't know that you were going to get any kind of recognition. You did it
No.
for the cause, not the applause. And that's
Yeah,
what
that's
Right.
exactly.
Yeah,
it was
100%.
completely unexpected when we got the call. I mean, literally, it's been a month since all this
But damn
went
it, you guys
down.
deserved it. I'm so
That
proud
all
of
of a
you.
sudden,
I'm so proud of
hey,
you guys.
apparently the mayor wants to do something for us. It's like, what? That's
Right.
Well,
not
It was
expecting.
super surprised. Like, are you kidding me? Well, in fact, late that night, they had heard about it. They knew about it then because it was probably 10:30, 11 o'clock that first night. Jason called me. He's like, man, you're not going to believe this. Mayor's office found us somehow. They got my number from one of my rides, and they had actually asked us to help transport their people overnight. And
Yeah.
one of the ones that I would have never thought about were their zookeepers. They said, we don't have people to get in to feed the animals.
Oh,
and
wow.
now we're going to die. Right. I would have never thought that as an essential employee, but why
Yeah.
isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
it's a
Right, yeah.
public
Exactly.
employee. Yeah. So they never were able to clear their red tape for their own liability. So we only kind of sneaky transported 1 or 2 of those folks, but
We can't say that. I'm going to have to edit that
we
out.
can't edit that out. Right. Edit that out, of course.
That
But
didn't actually happen. It was just
I didn't see any
Yeah.
of that. Right. It's
was a
probably
hypothetical.
rumor anyway. It
It's
is
I
rumor, I
think
think.
that they
100%
just
rumor.
asked a really nice person for a ride.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's it.
happened. That's
It
exactly
was
what
a
happened. That's right.
friend.
Yeah.
We
I
know
have a
him. They
friend
asked
who
for
works
a
at the
friend.
zoo.
Legit.
That's how.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah,
But
we have
yeah,
a friend who
so
works for Christmas.
so you're right. We never expected any of that, any of the recognition, any of the none of it. And to be honest, my personality, I'd have been perfectly fine if it had just died the next day, right? Like, fine, we did it, we went home, all
Yeah,
of that.
everybody was safe. Everybody made it to and from where
Yeah.
their destinations were.
But it would, but it's kind of hard too because Louisville, they're close to what, 5,000 people now.
There's at least
So,
5,000 on
Are we
Facebook
really?
page. Yeah.
So of course everybody
please.
damn well knows about
Casey's gonna
it. You
give
know
us
what I
this
mean?
stat.
Like,
Right.
just because-
5.4 thousand.
Here's
I think
a,
WKN has
5.4K.
almost 1,000 now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
with just that's 6,000 people, or at least like there's
Right.
people that were seeing what we were doing in different states, and
Mhm.
so of course
And it wasn't just the
saw it
Louisville
immediately.
area either. So
that's
No,
right.
Right.
It
yeah.
was the
in
metro. It was the
Indiana,
whole metro
it was-
area.
And
it was all the way
we got
down
an
in Hardin
influx.
County.
We got an influx of new members that were not Jeep people, but they were nurses, and they're
Yeah.
like, "We love this club. We want to support this club."
One of the
you know
one of
what
the
I mean?
nurses down at U of L, when I was picking her up, another one approached me. She goes, "Are you part of this group that's running things around?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." She's like, "I got a Rubicon. Can I help?" She's like, "I can't right now." And then the
Yes.
next weekend, she signed up. She,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
wow. Yeah.
she had to work. They ended up calling her in. She couldn't help people, but she committed, right? And so that, and then to your point, Sylvia, the people seeing it and how far outreaching it is. I'm the finance manager at the dealership, so I do people's paperwork and loans and things like that. So I'm helping a customer tonight, and I had my proclamation on my back thing or whatever, and behind my desk, and I forgot what he said, and I said, "Oh, this morning I kind of came in late. We got recognized by the and before I finished my sentence, he was already looking at it. He saw it and said he's already saw it. I saw it on Facebook. It was his first Jeep he'd ever bought. He had already seen the impact.
Yeah.
He'd already seen how wide that. I was like, "Are you kidding? Are you sure it was me? The thing, all what
Well,
you know?"
considering you were since you're the one that actually spoke, so you were right there up front.
Yeah.
in front of
Yeah, he was
everybody.
like, he should have got. I guess he did kind of
He
get
should-
your autograph.
Yeah.
Since you had to
Maybe,
sign
yeah,
the
he
He got
did.
your autograph.
So technically, Jeep should sponsor us and give us all new 392s because
Yes.
we're
Yes.
bringing them customers, right?
We could
Just
get
by helping
get those nurses there fast.
I see.
Right.
I see collaboration in our future for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
That'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. So this morning we during the mayor what is his monthly
He does a weekly Tuesday press
Yeah,
conference.
does a Tuesday press conference every week. Yeah.
so they were doing a
I definitely do not watch that. So
No,
today
not
was
on my
first-
list.
Probably my first
televised?
and
Like,
my
I don't know if
last.
I've ever seen that.
I'm normally
Probably my
doing
first
something
and my
around that
last
time frame
Tuesday.
too when
I'm
they
usually
have it.
working.
But
Yeah.
but they were doing something cool. So one of the overpasses that's right up against what is it, the FedEx, or it's next to the airport.
Yeah, right next to the airport across Crittenden Drive, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually building like a skate bike park underneath the overpass.
Yeah,
which is-
mountain
which is
bike
really
park
cool.
with their pump tracks and off-road tracks, and it's super cool. Did you get to see, Thomas? Did you look
Yeah,
at
I
any
was
of those
looking at
renderings up close?
I was looking at their layout, and at first I thought it was like a go-kart track because that's what it kind of looked like until I got closer, and I was like, oh well, that's the reason why the bikes are all here.
Yeah.
So of course this was when I saw everything. It was when they were before they started setting everything up, and I was talking to Jason about it, and he's like, no, it's for bicycles and skateboards or something along those lines. And of course they brought all the bicycles and stuff out for the for kind of a backdrop like we were doing with the Jeeps behind the podium.
Behind the mayor.
Yeah, right behind the mayor. So yeah, he issued to the Louisville Voodoo Jeep Club as well as everybody that participated a proclamation on our efforts of helping not just the essential personnel but also the city as a whole, because literally there were some people that they were just walking and just picked up and took them where they needed to go.
You'll have to
Yeah.
make sure and
Patty
tag
did
the
that a
mayor
lot.
in this podcast. That
Oh,
way
yeah.
we can get him
I
to
will.
watch it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll definitely
That'd be
do that.
If we can get the mayor to share this podcast, let's
Mayor
go.
Greenberg.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm really gonna
Hashtag-
have to bleep and Tweety birds.
Yeah,
make this
we're
clean.
just gonna do some editing here. Yeah.
Put a little.
Oh, geez,
the
thanks, guys. I
Louisville-
appreciate
the
it. And
Louisville
of course, I'm
government-
the one doing the editing this
yeah,
week. so
Louisville
thank
government
you.
symbol in
And it's
the
a
corner.
Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to
Little
work
fleur de
hard.
lis on everything.
Yeah.
I
not
I
working
normally
this
wait
week
till the last.
anyway.
Oh, and we got a meet down in E-Town Thursday, so I'm gonna have to edit this tomorrow.
Tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or tonight.
Tonight,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not happening.
Nah, it's not
tonight.
happening.
It's definitely not happening tonight.
It's too late.
So I'll have to edit this tomorrow and block out, do the Tweety birds on Stacy and Sylvia. I think I don't have to worry about Dustin on his
I
tweet.
didn't even do one, I don't think.
No, I did one. But
You
it's
did
fine.
it
You can
before I
leave it in.
started recording. Thanks, Sylvia.
Oh, yeah.
That's a,
Uh,
that
She
looked like
is
a
really-
rainbow.
Rainbow.
That was a rainbow. That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a whole
There's
rainbow.
another
There's
rainbow.
So I'm just going to post a
Rainbow.
rainbow with
Keeps
Tweety
me-
bird sitting on top. Oh my
There you
gosh!
go.
So now I'm really gonna have to.
Great.
I'm gonna have to mark this one. But yeah. So yeah, it was a very humbling event and experience to
Mhm.
just to help out. And it was kind of in a sense ironic due to the fact that we're getting this proclamation from the mayor over works we did on because of bad weather. And what did we have this morning?
Bad weather.
Weather.
Bad
weather.
weather.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
snowing this morning. So it kind of
Well,
was.
we were all
it kinda
toasty
seemed
warm.
fitting.
We
Is
were
that
all
for Thomas?
we were all toasty warm this morning. We all had our coats and mittens and gloves and
Thomas
hats.
is
And
never warm.
what?
No.
You weren't warm, Thomas. What is that?
No,
I've never
Tehea was
known
standing
Thomas
there and was
to
like,
be
I
warm
just,
in the middle of
you
August.
look so
let
cold right
alone-
now. And then so I just wrapped her up and she covered me with her jacket.
Yeah, she had a
It's
big
like-
heavy coat.
Yeah, I was definitely cold.
Yeah.
Scotty was
That's-
even saying he was cold. That's surprising.
Yeah.
But he
That's
started getting
one thing that's kind of funny though is that I can't like I don't know if people like real Jeep people, if anybody would have expected any less to have a excuse to go out and drive in stupid thick crazy snow
We
and
live for
like
it.
Baja over like I was
Yeah.
so excited and then
Yeah.
Dustin put the poo poo on
Why
that
you
and I
gotta
just-
blame it on me? Like,
because everybody knows that you poo pooed on it and I was so
yeah. So, Michael, if you're listening to this, I put my foot down and it actually worked.
and it's
So-
great.
Uh,
I told her next time
Because-
she can steal mine.
Thomas, so for this episode, should you maybe like superimpose an ogre head over Dustin or something for the
Yes.
entirety of the
For
episode?
brownie.
Really, you can just,
Dustin is definitely the fun sucker of the group.
you
He's
can.
the responsible. Yeah, he's the responsible one in our house.
Hey, quit picking on Dustin.
I'm not.
You better leave
Thank you.
Dustin alone.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank
Thank
you.
you, stood up
I
for
got your
Dustin.
back,
And I'm not
Dustin.
the fun sucker. I'm like the realist of the group. Like everyone here.
Okay,
that
you
I-
can be
you
the
know,
fun
everyone
sucker
lives in a
sometimes, but I
dream
can too.
world.
But y'all better leave
He is-
Dustin alone.
Everyone
Stacy-
lives in a
Stacy
dream
can
world,
definitely
and
be
I
the
live
fun
in
sucker, too.
reality.
Me
He
and
is that
Stacy
we
are the
could not
kids
have
of
a
the
few
group.
$1,000 a month insurance bill, which is what's best.
Usually by this time of the podcast, me and Dustin are screaming at each other. So
Are fighting.
we have Dustin's back. And
This is
It's a new
all
thing.
I gotta do is
Is-
bring up Thomas getting the Bob bed, and then we can start fighting about it. It's
Ooh,
fine.
Thomas.
Mr. Bob is bed.
I want a Bob bed.
It's a bug
Hey,
bed.
there you go.
Yeah, I advocate.
it's
I'm a
it-
fan.
Actually-
He'll never do it.
How do you
So-
feel
That's a
about
source.
that, Tehea?
I don't know what it is.
She doesn't know what it is. I'm safe.
Oh, perfect. You're in good shape then.
Here, I'll send you pictures.
They're
So,
doing them
actually-
1 day appointments in Daytona.
One
Oh,
of
really?
our new. One of
Are
our
they
new
actually
followers
cutting the
actually
factory
did
bed
it.
or is it the moto built bed?
No, I don't know which one it is, but you exchange. So you give them yours as a core, right? And they've already got them
Okay, so that's
pre-painted.
Yeah.
that's
So
the
they're
one that
cutting
that's the one that they cut. It's not the moto
Okay.
built one. So it looks factory, just a little shorter.
That's
Yeah.
the AMW, like the AMW bed they do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that where they cut it.
I'll
they cut
send
the
you a
factory bed.
screenshot of the motor built. The motor.
Yeah, they
The
look
moto
good.
built.
Motor built.
The motor built.
Motor
Yeah.
built.
Moto.
Moto
Look
built
at her.
definitely.
That's
they
Moto
do
Built's
have a
cousin.
website. Yeah.
Yeah, Motorbuilt. That's
Moto,
Motorbuilt's
Moto.
cousin.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Isn't that the hippo's name? Moto. Isn't that his name?
Moto.
Hippo and what?
Madagascar. The big man hippo.
Oh, I
Isn't
don't
his name,
remember.
Moto or something, and then he like
Moto.
I know, Alex,
Hey,
why
man,
you're
kind of
biting
thing.
my butt.
I just
oh goodness, yeah, quit biting my butt.
I just know Afro Circus. That's all I know.
Afro. Yes.
Poke it out, poke it out.
The hippopotamus name in Madagascar was Gloria.
No, the
No,
girl,
the boyfriend.
Gloria's boyfriend. Not the giraffe, because that's her real boyfriend.
I like that the podcast has its own dedicated statistician. That's fantastic.
Melman.
Melman.
No,
Yes.
Melman's the
That-
giraffe.
That's a giraffe. What's the boy hippo?
Hold on.
looking it
Madagascar,
up.
Gloria boyfriend, hippo.
Moto.
Oh, winner.
You were right.
Moto built.
Moto built hippo.
Because he was thick. I'm not fat. I'm moto built.
Yeah.
Good time right there.
Tomato.
They even have a song. It's called Big and Chunky.
Yeah.
Yes, there was.
No,
like
I'm not
them
playing
big.
that song on here.
I like them chunky.
Tomato likes you.
I like them big. I like them plumpy.
I like to move it. I like to move
Yes.
That's
it.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
It's a big
kind of like
all
that.
hail the New York
Yes,
Giants.
there he is. Yeah. Look
He
at
is.
him move.
It's like, you like my crown? It's got a gecko on it.
Hello, King Julian.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh,
We're
my
such
God.
Oh
children.
my goodness. Yeah,
That's
it is.
right.
It is late.
Anyways.
It is past.
That's right.
Way past Sylvia's bedtime.
And
I-
Ed's.
She's been a great sport. Thank you, Ed, for
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Or,
thank you.
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
on.
super exciting.
Even though
we're famous.
it's later than our normal set time, but that's okay. Sylvia survived, kind of.
I don't have to edit, so I don't really care.
No,
You never have to
you never
edit.
have to edit.
Like I
Why would
said,
you
so I
care
don't really care.
anyway?
So I don't really
it's-
care.
It's funny because Sylvia told me, she's like, we definitely have to try to do when I'm hosting, when Sylvia's hosting, we definitely need to do the podcast at least by Monday, if not no later than Tuesday, so Dustin has time to have it edited and posted before.
Edited.
Because he
Yeah.
has
Then
to,
I
he
have
has
to
to work
load
a
it
If it
on
turns
real
into
Tuesday
job.
Wednesday,
afternoon.
he's because we've done one podcast on Wednesday before, and I was
And
able
it
to get it
sucks.
knocked. And I'm the one that
Yeah.
hosted and got it knocked out.
We
But-
hosted on Wednesday. We had a meet on Thursday, and it had to be up on Friday morning. It was rough.
I was
Jeez.
stressed. I
Hey,
was stressed.
Done.
I
Yeah.
still got
And
it.
that was whenever we talked for 2 hours because
It was.
now we try to do better and stay in an hour and a half or less.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I try. But
Yeah.
yeah, let me see if I had any other questions. But
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
even look
You
at?
got
Did you even
notes.
look at your
Yeah.
notes this whole time?
Right. Did you check anything off?
No,
he never does.
that's not how that works. There's
Um,
notes that you don't
Sure,
actually
Hershey's
use
wrapper
them.
It's
on
a
your
pipe
desk right
dream.
I did check off a couple, and some of my notes we had already discussed, so I didn't. I just bypassed it. Is that even a word?
Bypassed it?
Bypassed it?
It is
Bypassed
tonight.
it.
bypass.
Bypass.
That's
Yeah,
tonight.
absolutely.
Keep going.
I think it's bypassed. But
I
anyway,
bypassed it. Did
passed it.
passed it? Did it?
I don't think that's a word. Anyways,
It is now.
it's fine. It is now.
Everybody's gonna say it. Passed it.
Calm down, Bentley.
Keep going,
Has
Tom.
to do
Keep
it. It's
going.
new for
Stay
me.
on track.
Focus.
No Pat,
Focus.
Thomas. No
Check the
Pat.
notes.
He's good.
Okay, now we're stuck.
Sensory overload, information overload.
It's like that politician that
It's
froze
like-
the other day.
I can.
Well, that was a stroke.
I can.
Is that what that
only
was?
do one
I
thing at a
don't know.
time.
Like
Don't
the
you believe
politician
it,
that was
though?
in office for the last 4 years in the interviews. He's like,
Oh, I will do since the thing was the mayor's thing was on posted on YouTube. I will
Mhm.
post that link in the
Hey,
description.
Thomas, actually, the best video, I don't know if you've seen
Probably not.
the mayor on his Facebook.
Mhm.
Doug did like a montage, like it's all the words, but then he's got great pictures of the Jeeps.
Okay,
It's,
yeah, I'll
it's
post that
not
on
just the mayor talking. Look,
Okay.
look for that one. It's a lot shorter. So that's a really good one.
Okay,
I
yeah, I'll
shared
post
it to
that
my
one.
Facebook page, so you'll be able to find it.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
I'll post that one on there, but I'll also post the face or the YouTube link.
The official one.
Yeah, that has the
Okay.
long
Oh, the whole
version, so if
thing.
anybody,
Yeah.
because it was
With-
right at 30 or so minutes long total.
Just sure.
There's
Well,
also a
including the
Q&A.
question and answer. Yeah.
Yeah, there was also a Q&A that they did at the end. But yeah, if anybody wants to just check out the little bike
The
park
mountain
that
bikes,
they're
like there's
building.
there's got to be a lot of
Um,
carryover, right? Crossover
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
mountain bikes. Yeah.
And then I'm not for sure
the
what
zoo.
the third segment, because we were the second segment and there was something else.
It was about the zoo, but I don't know
Oh
what.
yeah, it was about the zoo. I can't remember exactly what it was on the zoo, but yeah, it was the zoo. And then Jason Weddle, he'll tell us a little more later, but he's got something
In
working
the works about the zoo.
with the zoo.
Also,
Yep.
if the mayor or any zoo workers want to come on the podcast, hit us up.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, good call.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, join us. We will
We'll come
definitely love
volunteer
to
at the
have you.
zoo. I know I will. Sylvia, come with me.
Stacy used to work at the zoo
Yeah,
when she was in high school.
See, Justin actually told me the other
I-
day that whenever I said that he would build me a camel house, he's like, I would too because I love animals. So if you let me go to the zoo,
You
Don't
cannot
put
put
me in
your
the
butt
reptile
too
house.
close
'Cause
to
I'll
the
burn
cage.
that
though.
motherfucker down.
you have
Hey.
to bleep that out.
Sorry, Thomas.
Yeah, that was pretty
Don't
strong.
put me in. Don't put me in with the snakes because it's gonna end bad. Just
Yeah.
saying.
I'm surprised
You
that our
don't want to
pool
scare him
is
off
up.
with your snake?
No,
Thomas.
Thomas.
You're gonna bleep that out too.
Bleep
Crazy
this whole
turned
section
red.
out. Dustin, he chased a snake with a weed whacker once just to
Well,
kill it.
No.
I'm a little new to the group. Am I allowed to make leg jokes yet, or is this not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it too soon
100%.
for me? What?
You can make
100%.
toe ones.
You don't have to be new to the group for that. You just
Oh,
throw it out there.
well, I was just thinking, if you lead with the right leg, snakes aren't that big of a problem,
Right.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's an
Except-
advantage like a superhero.
Considering he doesn't have a left leg.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, but
makes
my
sense.
right leg is my only regular leg. So if I get bit in that one, then
No, he said
I'd rather
bad
lead
right.
with
No.
my left leg. That way, if
No,
they
the
jump
correct.
out
I didn't
at-
mean right. I mean
Yeah,
the
he
correct
meant
leg.
he meant the
Okay.
correct. Like if you choose the right leg, then you're
Oh,
You
I
fine.
get it.
choose the
Gotcha.
correct
Yeah.
leg.
People always twisting my words.
Well, the problem was I was
It
weeding
It happened
along
to us
the
all
fence,
day, so I don't know what the
Mhm.
problem is.
and the grass
Right.
was like 6 inches long beside the fence, and I was weeding there, and there was a snake curled up in there, and I didn't know it, and then it
Yikes.
came jumping out at me,
Oh,
and I
God.
come
It
backing
jumps.
up.
It jumps with its legs.
Yes, it was like one of them cobras that like leap at your face,
Yeah.
and then so I went
Yeah,
like
this
this.
I've
big,
seen
kind
them
of
in
like a
Fern
garter
Creek.
snake.
Cobras are
The
real
weed
big in
eater,
Fern Creek.
my Echo, was hammered down. I dug like a 1.5 long
Trench.
bare trench
Trench.
trench
Trench.
in my yard, chopping the snake to death.
And then he tried to
And
feed it
once
to the
is not
baby
enough.
foxes.
Yeah,
Then
and
he
then we
tried to feed
had
it to
baby
baby
red
fox-
foxes living under our shed in the very back of our yard. So I was like, well,
And he's like, I bet they would
I
eat
bet they
that.
would like something to eat. So then I picked it up with a shovel because I just wanted to make sure that it was dead and keep it
Right,
at
it's still a
least
snake.
8 feet away from me. And I walked it all the way out there like this and set it down with the baby red foxes, which I had no problem with because they're regular animals and they don't want to kill you
With
in your
legs.
sleep. Right. And I
Thanks,
dropped it out there
Justin.
and then I left.
I did
Too
save
bad.
Dustin
I don't know
one
if they ate
time
it or
on a
not.
wheeling trip from a
I don't
snake.
think they ate it. We did save him from a snake.
I
Yeah.
should probably make the same agreement
Ice
with
cream.
snakes that I have with sharks.
Probably.
Yes. Listen,
I'll get you
But
that paperwork,
unfortunately-
Justin.
the only good snake is a dead snake.
That's right.
You heard it here first,
Agree.
folks. Heard it here
No.
first.
I feel that way about spiders.
I
Except that
can't
one
stand
day whenever I
spiders.
thought that I could have a jumping spider, and then that did not work out.
No.
I'm fine with spiders.
Yeah,
It's
spiders
fine.
are
It was-
fine.
Yeah.
No.
So when
No.
Sylvia was talking about her jumping spider on the podcast, I had little jumping spiders pop up in the podcast.
I thought they tricked me with the talking ones on the.
The
On the
ones when they
computer.
talk.
They tricked me into thinking that
The
they were
little
cute, and
bitty
then
ones that have the giant eyeballs that somebody voiceovers, and then
yeah, the
Fun
those
fact,
are
Tehea
cute
loves
bodies.
clowns.
And
Do not.
Do not.
I'm fine with clowns too. I'm literally fine with anything except snakes.
Is apparently not fine with clowns.
No.
Aw.
So no clowns for Halloween.
No.
That was a reaction, wasn't it?
Was a reaction. I am tormented by my friends who keep hiding things in my house. I came home from a trip and someone had changed the avatars on our Netflix login, and there's a clown one now. I don't know who did
Hey.
it, but there's a clown
Who has that
avatar.
kind of access? Like, who has that login information?
We got a tight circle.
I was gonna say,
She knows.
We have
She
friends.
knows.
Yeah.
Like, who keeps putting pineapples in your house, Dustin?
I don't know. They're
Because
not mine.
there are more that you haven't found.
Probably.
There are
have you
gnomes
seen
hidden in
our
my
house? We
house.
can't find anything. So now listen. So I cut Eric's hair on Saturday, and he's like, "Oh, I need to go to the bathroom." I didn't think anything of it. An hour later, when my other customers came out, she's like, "Did you know you have an upside down pineapple in your bathroom?" And I'm like, "That doesn't
In the
surprise
salon?
me." Because I have I think Morgan bought the pineapple because the salon bathroom, if you've never been there, a tattoo shop used to be there. So the salon bathroom is like a weird painting. The whole thing is not like, it's weird.
It's
The
like a
pineapple
girl
goes.
in a Hawaiian dress on the back wall.
Oh,
Like a
gosh.
whole
A
beach
monkey,
and
a
pineapple thing. A
volcano.
monkey.
It's weird,
Yeah.
but it doesn't match the
Yeah,
salon. But
it's
it's
pretty cool
so
if you've
funny
never been in there.
that so we leave it. And so she had bought island, stuff, and she put a pineapple in there, and Eric loves to go in and flip it upside down. So my client was like, I was wondering if, like, I went ahead and flipped it right. And I'm like, thank you.
Eric.
Fucking
You're funny, Eric.
I love Eric.
Oh, too
Like,
funny.
damn it, Eric.
Yeah.
They get me
My dad
every
would do
time. I'm
that.
gonna have to
You
start
know he
hiding
probably
that thing.
laughed for 10 minutes about that
Oh,
in the
I
bathroom before he walked
guarantee
back out.
you. He probably laughed all the way back
I can
to
see him laughing at
Brandenburg
it
or wherever
now.
he lives,
Yeah.
or
Oh, he's definitely going to be laughing when he watches this.
in Hodgenville. Yeah, he probably laughed all the way
Yeah.
back to Hodgenville.
He did. I'm
Right.
surprised he didn't text me.
I'm surprised he didn't tell me or ask me that night at your birthday party
He probably
dinner
forgot.
thing.
Yeah.
He probably forgot.
Because it was
Yeah.
so funny.
He probably
Anyways.
forgot.
Yeah, so
Oh,
who
my
knows?
goodness.
I have a lot of stuff in my house. I don't know. It took me a
She's
while
a
to find.
hoarder.
I'm a hoarder. It's fine.
It's fine. It's not that bad. It's not
It's
that
not
bad.
trash. It
No.
looks like Stacy's right back where she's at, like her
Look
little
at
room
look
right
at
there.
Stacy's room.
Right.
That's
There's
what.
not a problem.
Stacy's just a stitch hoarder.
Yes, 100%.
I'm
To
a
the
regular
point now,
hoarder.
I don't know what
I'm done with
stitches
that.
she actually owns, so I can't buy her anymore because I don't know what they're duplicates of, and she
Yeah.
won't care if it's a duplicate because she don't
Right.
know what she.
I was gonna say she won't know if it's duplicate either. She's like, oh,
No,
yeah.
no, because sometimes when we go out, she'll say she already has one.
I know
Hold
most
on.
of them. Yeah.
Well, is that because she already has it, or just because she doesn't want to buy all
I
that
know
extra
the
stuff?
ones that I have bought. It's the ones that other people have bought me that I'm kind of iffy on. Do I have it? Do I don't? Do I
Right.
not? Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, and the cookie jar that she just got.
it's so cute. His ears are like this big. It's so funny.
Where is it?
It's
It's
downstairs.
downstairs. So I need to go get it. I have a picture of it on my phone.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you're
And
not
now
really
the show and
Yeah,
tell
just
hour.
post a picture.
Stacy, go run and grab it.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
Ray Duncy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
little Ray Dunn.
I also
Tinkerbell.
have the matching mug and measuring cups.
Oh, you got the
Don't
measuring
drop
cup?
it.
Where'd you find
Don't
that
drop
at?
it. She's running down the stairs. I'm afraid.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna hear it. Thump, 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 thump.
Taya probably found that at like Marshall's or Home Goods or something, right?
One of my friends got it for me. My sister found this weekend at Home Goods for Ed a Ray Dunn Snoopy mug, and the Snoopy is the Red Baron on the handle.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cute.
really?
Cool.
That's awesome.
My-
That's
No,
cute.
it's doghouse is on top of the handle.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah, the
is.
doghouse is
Yeah.
on top of the handle, and then it's got a picture of him on the front.
Don't.
You guys
Inside of the
see-
mug was red.
What?
You guys see how Dustin attacked me in my sleep the other night, and you should call like a battered wife place. I have this cut all
What's
through my
the
eyebrow.
What's the hand sign if you're in
Yeah,
distress?
blink twice. Blink twice if you're in trouble.
I think
Look,
it's
Yeah.
this.
Look at the cookie jar.
That is cute.
Oh my
That's
god.
cute.
Ears.
Hey, he's got all
Right.
kinds of ears.
Ears.
He has
He's got
ears
giant
for
ears, and
days.
he's wearing
Look at
bunny
the joy
ears.
on her face.
Right?
But his
I'm
head's
here for
really,
That's a good
really
one.
big. It's like
She
all
just
head.
decapitated him.
Right.
No
And you
cookies.
just chopsticks his head
Traumatized
off.
children all over the place watching
You
this
did.
podcast right now.
You just traumatized them. Great. Way to go, Stacy. Now you're going to be.
Oh goodness.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna be
mark this
canceled.
podcast for 18 or over. That way they know decapitate. Yeah. Hashtag decapitation in the subject line.
Trigger warning.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's
Oh,
great.
There's Diesel. He's looking. At the
There's
camera.
Diesel. There's Allie.
All in here, all four.
Well, Odie's in there now because he was in here. There's Allie.
Aw.
We had a red version of your border collie.
Mhm.
If you want another one, you can
for
have
a
him.
home for him.
A red version.
I've got enough.
I got enough. Yeah.
What's a red version?
Right down.
Like it's like a red tri-Aussie, like a red color Australian Shepherd. Yeah.
But
Nice.
looks
But it had
so
the-
much like
Yeah,
that.
it had the prick ears and a sleek body like a border, but it didn't have a tail. So
So I saw your dog. I'm like, oh my God, it kind of looks like my Jack.
yeah, we just had to
He's
put
the
him down about
sweetest
2
dog.
months ago.
Until he gets bored.
And he'll eat your house.
That's right. That's what they do.
Yeah.
We're aware.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
invest
you would
heavily in
think with-
crates.
With 3 other dogs that he would play with if he got bored.
He ate
Doesn't
the
matter.
wall through the crate.
Believe it.
I'm not
It
surprised.
had a
Just
box.
take him out back.
He
got that big
ate
fence
the
back
deck
there, right?
when we done that.
The deck?
Mhm.
I mean, it's there. He's there.
The deck's easier to fix than the drywall, so
True
We're-
story.
We're on the third flap for the doggy door because he's eating that too.
Jeez.
Do you feed him?
I was gonna say,
Oh,
when's the
he-
last
Maybe
time
he's
that dog
hungry.
ate?
It's
Ours
'cause
was
he's
so
bored.
smart.
Hey,
He
what you
knew
need to
that-
do is get a couple of sheep for him to herd because
That's
because
That's what we had to do
the
for my
least.
dad.
Sylvia's dad has like 6 border collies. They don't chew up nothing, but he's got a whole farm.
I
They
full
got
of
can't
sheep,
jobs.
have sheep.
That's
Why
because
not?
they have jobs. That's right.
right? You just got to give him
Yeah,
something
he
to
needs
do.
a
So-
job.
Yeah, we
Vine
bought
Grove
him
City, you
one
can't
border
have farm
collie for
animals.
his birthday, like 15 or so years ago. Bought him
Yeah.
one, and a couple days later, he had 4 sheep, and now he has, I think, 5 border collies and 200 sheep.
I'm
Oh,
not
dang.
gonna lie. If
He
I had the
needs
land,
one
so would
more.
I.
Yeah,
He needs one more border collie to go with his 200 sheep.
they're impressive too. They'll be all out in the
They're
field.
great.
He'll just he'll whistle at them, and be like, yell something, and then all of a sudden they're
They use German.
They
Yeah.
got the whole
That's German.
the whole herd of sheep just like walking up there, and then someone
Yeah.
trying to run off, and the dogs will
Well, there we go, Stacy.
snap them back
Can you
in
take
place.
him to
Yeah.
Sylvia's dad's house?
When we're going to visit, I want to go see the pigs. That'll be my excuse. He just
Come
won't
on up.
home.
And then he just have all of a sudden he's like, wait a minute, why do I have 6?
Wait, where'd that
Maybe
one come
like-
from?
And why does this one not know what he's doing yet?
And
He
why
yells
is this
at the
one
rest
so
of them
young?
thinking around. This one's sitting over there like,
Oh no,
Licking
he'll
Oh,
his
be,
no.
butt.
if they're running, he's going to be running with them.
He herds Allie and Max in the backyard.
yeah,
I
Oh,
guarantee it.
sure.
that's what they're
Yeah.
built to do. I mean,
Ours literally killed himself running. Literally,
Yeah.
like
Really?
it got an enlarged heart from running too much.
Oh
Mm.
wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, that's
He
why I
was
don't
so
run.
athletic, though.
That's why I
Most
don't
athletic dog.
I don't want a big heart.
Oh my goodness. Oh
He's
my
sitting
goodness.
here watching the cat, waiting for the cat to move so he can run out.
hey, you guys can teach him to herd the cats.
He does that now too.
Well, there you go.
Get more cats.
No. No.
You said
That's
he
my
can't have
daughter's
sheep, so
problem.
just get more cats.
No.
My daughter went to the store to buy cat food, and she and her fiance came home with another cat
See, that's what happens.
And food.
Order by cat food.
and food.
Wow.
Yeah.
But apparently,
That's-
this cat
that's usually
doesn't
what
play
happens to
fetch.
Sylvia.
Oh
That's
my
great.
goodness. No,
That's
no,
why
no,
she's
no,
not allowed
no.
to go to PetSmart.
Not allowed to go to a lot of places. You guys see how mean he is, right? His foot is always down.
It stays down. Thing's like a boat anchor. It's just.
And he's trying to get rid of that too. The boat.
Oh yes.
For the
So
boat.
if anybody's interested in a green jet boat, Dustin
Yes.
City
Yes,
has
give
one
us
for
a
Hit
call.
sale.
me up.
Well, I can't go into the
Literally
stores
wish I
because
had
I
never
buy
bought that thing.
Stitch stuff. So,
Yeah, but
There you go.
but I was
all
at
of your
work.
Stitch stuff
I was at
combined
work
doesn't
when
even
this one
scratch the
come to me.
surface of
So
what the boat
It's
costs.
magically appeared.
it was
Not
brought
even a
to
little
me
bit.
while I was at work, and I just
Love
handed
that.
over the money.
And I wasn't the one that brought it.
No,
I'm sleepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's close this
All
up then so Sylvia can go to bed. She's over there falling asleep. I can see it.
I'm trying to. Yep.
I'm trying to. Yep.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
yet.
And she's out. All right. Now we can have the real party. Sylvia's asleep. She has done
On my
that. She
face.
does do that.
Time
We're
to
over at the
start
house.
peeling
She
off the
disappears.
layers.
Yeah, at the Christmas party. I think that you guys had already left, but yeah, at the Christmas party, I
Oh
fell
no, we
asleep. and you
didn't.
were
We
still
hadn't
here.
left yet. We were in the garage.
No.
they
Oh
had.
yeah, Ed and
I think.
Yeah,
Ed and
Ed and
Tehea.
Tehea.
Yeah, we left.
They had already
She went
left.
inside and fell asleep on the couch after you left. And
At
then we
your
were
own
out
parties.
there
That's
for a
pretty
couple more
strong.
hours, and then everyone was leaving, and I was like, I don't know where she went, and she was over there passed out on the couch. We had to wake her up to go to bed.
My couch is comfortable.
Look, see.
Yeah, it's comfortable here.
So you can't do the podcast on your couch anymore. You have to be in a hard chair. She's like, yeah, right.
You have to
It's
be
like, interesting.
you have to be miserable with
I'm
us.
not doing that. I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Not doing it at all. So
I'm in my office here. I sit in this thing
all
8,
the
9
time.
hours a day, so
Same.
I'm fine here.
Yep. Yep.
I've got a little hammock
Yeah.
under the desk for my feet, so
Oh,
I can
nice.
keep my
Nice.
feet propped up.
I should get one of those for my right leg
For your foot.
For the one leg.
or the one foot.
Yeah.
For the foot.
Well, you can rest your left one on your shoulder.
That's true.
I mean, I could probably if I wanted to.
Rotate it around where it falls.
Yeah, just,
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that would be very comfortable though.
I don't know. Have you
That's
And
tried
Found
it's
it.
deep.
I've never tried, but then you'd have, just a random amount of weight setting on your left shoulder. Maybe
Well,
like
if
picking
you-
up a
if you-
dumbbell and just setting it on your shoulder.
Well, if you need to scratch your back, that's the easiest way to do
Anyway,
it.
everyone have a good night.
So yeah, all right. Well, it was great having y'all. We appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having us
Thank you
on.
for
and all
having
the
us.
work
Fun.
that y'all did to help get all that stuff set up so that we could
Yeah.
help people that were trying to get to work and home and do all the cool fun stuff. We'll definitely do it again the next time for sure.
And for you guys out there watching, put something like this together in your little hometown or whatever. Help someone at some point.
Yep.
Yes.
Look how, little
Yeah.
things turn into big things. Help someone.
That's right. Just put yourself out there. You never know what's
That's
coming.
what
That's
she
right.
said.
That's what it's about. That's what got you?
So on that note,
On that note,
Night.
anyway,
Bye, guys.
see y'all
Don't
later.
forget to
Have a good
Later.
night.
subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Later.
See ya.
Bye.